Hello everybody. So I'll be doing chapter 8 from page 142, passing a list as my peer Yasmin did from the first part up until page 141. So passing a list. Sorry, Yasmin, can you hear me? Yasmin,
Yes, Martha?
can you hear me clearly?
You cut off a bit earlier, but I can hear you now, yes.
All right, no problem then. So passing a list, you often find it useful to pass the list to a function, whether it's a list of names, numbers, or more complex objects such as dictionaries. When you pass a list to a function, the function gets direct access to the content of the list. Um, we have greet users py. We have the function definition, which is great users. This defines a function named great users, and it takes one argument, which is names, which is expected to be a list of usernames. Sorry. And then we have um, looping through a list. We have for naming names. This starts a loop that goes through each item, which is the name in the names list. And then we have a message, f string hello name dot title. This will create a greeting message, and then name dot title. It capitalizes the first letter of the name. And then we have print message, which will print the greeting message for each user. And we have usernames Hannah, Ty, and Margaret, which is a list of usernames. And then greet users and then usernames. It calls the greet users function and passes the usernames list to it, and then the function will then print a personalized greeting for each name in the list. So let's print this out. Sorry, my laptop is slow.
Sorry, Martha, your screen is a bit blurry. Is it the def greet users
Yes,
file?
yes.
Okay.
um my laptop is slow. um okay. Okay, there we go. So it's hello Hannah, hello Ty, and hello Margaret. Okay, and then
So it
we,
essentially loops through the list
yes,
entirely, saving us lots of time.
yes. And then we have modifying a list in a function. When we pass a list to a function, the function can modify the list. Any changes made to the list inside the function's body are permanent, allowing you to work efficiently even when you're dealing with a large amount of data. We consider a company that creates 3D printed models of designs that users submit. So we have printing models.py. So we are working with a Python script that simulates a 3D printing queue, starting with a list of unprinted designs. It prints them one by one and moves them to a list of completed models. So we have unprinted designs, which is a list of designs that need to be printed in 3D. And then we have an empty list of an empty list of completed models, and it will store the printed models in here. And then we have a while loop for the printing process. This loop continues as long as there are items in the unprinted designs list. And then we have the current design is equals to unprinted designs dot pop. The pop method removes the last item from the list and assigns it to current design, and this simulates taking a design off the queue to print it. And then we have printing model current design. It will print a message showing which model is being printed. And then we have completed models dot append current design, which will add the printed design to the completed models list. And then we have print and the following models have been printed, which is a message indicating that the printing has been complete. And then for completed model in completed models, print completed model, so it will look through the completed models list and print each completed item. Excuse me, let's try printing that. So we will have printing model, dodecahedron, robot pendant, phone case, and then we have the following models have been printed, which is dodecahedron, robot pendant, and phone case. And then you'll see that the items are printed in reverse order because of the pub method, which removes the last item in the list. Like a stack of LeFou, like lost in last in first out. We then have sorry we then have user profile.py. We have using arbitrary keyword argument. Sometimes you want to accept an arbitrary number of arguments, but you won't know ahead of time what kind of information will be passed to the function. In this case, we can write functions that accept as many key value pairs as the calling statement provides. We have user profile.py. So we're looking at a Python function that builds a user profile using keyword arguments. It's a flexible way to collect and organize information about a user, even if we don't know in advance what details will be included. And so we have a function definition, which is build profile, first, last, and user info. So this function takes first as the user's first name, last as the user's last name, and user info as a variable length dictionary of keyword arguments, which will allow the caller to pass any number of additional named values like location, and other things. Then we have user info first name is equals to first, user info last name is equals to last. These two lines add the first and the last name to the user info dictionary. And then we have return user info, which is a function that will return the completed dictionary. And then we have user profile build, Albert Einstein, location Princeton, field physics. It will call the function with first name Albert, last name Einstein, extra info, location Princeton, field physics. Let's print that out. So there we go. We have location Princeton, field physics, first name Albert, last name Einstein. Um, we then have, sorry, we have, let's see, okay, I think that's it from me. I think that's it from me. I don't want this to be long. Thank you, Yasmin, for navigating for me.
Thank you, Martha.